So who else was mad when Doctor admitted to intentionally sewing up Brawler's wounds so that they would reopen later and that he would bleed out and die? What is up, y'all? It's your man, Dad Dude, bringing you guys another video. I'm giving out subscriptions down below, so if you like Akudama Drive, I review every episode, and I talk about other anime too. Wow, man, I said after episode 9 that I didn't think Akudama Drive could get any better. And I was right. Episode 10 is not better than episode 9, but it's just as good, man. This story has gotten crazy. Executioners are turning on people. The citizens are out looking for Akudama to kill one minute, and then the next minute they're finding out that they themselves have become Akudama. Doctor, that conniving bitch, got what was coming to her. Just all around craziness, and it has been amazing to watch. Back to Doctor. Who would have thought that she would become a main antagonist in this story, because that's really what she is. Like, I get that she's an Akudama, all Akudama are shady, and even she came off as especially suspicious when her character was introduced. Just her vibe, her whole vibe was really suspicious, but I didn't think she would become this. You gotta kind of give her some credit. That she managed to accomplish quite a bit. She managed to negotiate with the executioners to get her name removed from the Akudama list. That was after she managed to get rid of Brawler, and then, you know, except for not having the foresight to prevent being trampled by a crowd of people, she almost forced an executioner to get the boy for her and then kill Swindler. Like, you gotta respect her cunning. Yeah, she's a conniving bitch, but she accomplished a lot, and you gotta really respect the way she was able to do all of that and do most of it without being like, without the viewers suspecting her of being that powerful or that manipulative. So you really gotta, like I said, you gotta respect her, gotta give her props. That is a really good character right there. A character that you hate, that you really hate, but isn't a dumb character, isn't some kind of trope or some cliche, but is a genuinely well written and well directed character that is meant for you to hate them, and you feel that way about that character. That is a good character. That is good storytelling. Good for Hoodlum. Like, yeah, the guy was a piece of shit, but the bond between him and Brawler was so strong that Hoodlum did become a better person. Slightly better, but still better. And I like that, you know, we got the good feeling of him stabbing her in the neck. Watching that, I was rooting for him, because when she like admitted to killing, like basically killing Brawler, I wanted to go punch the screen. Like, I'm surprised that it affected me that much. I had no idea that I had come to like Brawler's character that much, or not even like Brawler's character. I had come to like the dynamic between Brawler and Hoodlum so much, and that I liked that Hoodlum was so torn or hurt after Brawler's death. And so when she said that she had intentionally healed Brawler's wounds so that it would reopen and he would die from bleeding out, like, we as the viewers, we knew how hard that hit Hoodlum. And so from that, you really felt that, and like, I really then enjoyed him getting that little bit of revenge when he stabbed her in the neck, even though that she then sliced his neck and he died too. But hey, you take what you can get. Back to Doctor again. Do you guys think she's still alive? We've seen Doctor basically come back from getting cut in half. So we know she's very resilient and that she can heal her wounds from almost anything. So do you think she's dead? Like, she just get trampled by a bunch of people, and her whole thing is sewing herself back together. She kind of needs her hands for that, and getting trampled by people is a good way to get your hands busted up. So if her hands are any kind of damage, is she then still able to sew herself back together, or how does that work? What do you guys think? Because I think she might actually be dead. How far are the executioners willing to go to end the citizens' uprising? I mean, yeah, they already have convinced the police to label citizens as Akudama, which allows the executioners to use deadly force. So I guess they're willing to go pretty far, as we've already seen. But like, yeah, there has to be like a limit to how far they're willing to go to end this. They can't just kill everyone, you would think. Speaking of the police, I really like the checks and balances we had going on between the police and the executioners. Since it is the police that label people as Akudama, which then allows the executioners to go like kill them or capture them or whatever, the executioners are really effectively useless, or their powers are greatly limited without the police then coming and pointing out who they can and cannot go kill. So maybe that explains the open contempt that the executioner captain has for the police chief, because she knows that they kind of rely on them. Like they're not some kind of all-powerful organization. They need the police to be there for them so they can then go carry out their duties. I would imagine that would breed a lot of contempt. Akudama Drive has been on one hell of a run these past few weeks. I am really excited to see what awaits the people who got on the Shinkansen when it reaches Kanto. Now, remember, the Shinkansen has to go through the decontamination zone, which destroys all organic matter on the train. So is it because the people were invited on the train, will they not have to go through the decontamination zone, or how's that going to work? My prediction is that Hacker is still alive and well, and he is actually the one controlling the Shinkansen. And I think the Hacker maybe made it to Kanto, didn't like what he saw, and now he's trying to expose the truth. So that is my prediction for what may happen in the next episode. Alright guys, a lot of happy on this one. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. And if you are so inclined, subscribe and share. It would help me out a lot. If you didn't like the video, hit me up in the comments so we can talk about it. I respond to almost everything. I'll see you guys in the next one.